Hello, hello, hello. Hi, everybody. Hello. Woohoo! It is time to paint. How's everybody doing? Let me get you all plugged in. Let's get it all. Let me pull you up on the computer. I hope everybody's doing good. I've had a great day. So, one of the things that I really just decided that I wanted to do this year was just kind of be more professional about being an artist. There it is. There I am. There it is. All right, let me turn the volume off. Be more professional about being an artist. And what that means to me is that I have scheduled times and I really make a point of spending all of that time creating art, right? Because I'm at a place where I want to do more art and less other things, and that means I need to make more money doing art because that's what I do for a living. And so the less time I spend making art, the less I get better at art, and the less opportunity I have to earn money making art. So anyways, I've had all day in the studio today. I broke for lunch and went with Lisa Temple to go to lunch. And if you haven't seen my Instagram post about her show, please go watch it. Lisa Temple is an amazing artist. She's going to be one of the artists at our retreat this year. And her show was just so fun. Like, I just enjoyed getting the best photography ever from that show. Anyways, so today I'm going to start the conversation. Hello. And then I'm going to make an at everyone post in Facebook. I have my Valentine's Day turtleneck on. I'm super excited about what we're going to do today because I discovered this. Like everyone else, I go and I look for inspiration on Pinterest. And so I discovered this little technique that really fares well with my love for doodling. And so I thought I'd try it. And then, of course, I tried it. And then I just went on my own and did it on my own and kind of put my own spin on it. And so that's what we're going to do today. Boop, boop, ba-doo, ba-doo, ba-doo. Okay, and let me see here. My page. And that should give me groups. And there. Sorry, guys. It takes me a minute sometimes. Okay. Come join me on Patreon for our Halfsies tutorial. It's going to be a super fun one! Exclamation point. Okay, anyways, so we are doing Halfsies today, and I am going to show you what I have. So this week, remember, every week we have 4 different genres, right? And this week is watercolor and ink, which is one of my favorites. So I've been working in watercolor and ink mostly all day, but I've also done another grace, which I've done several of these, but I figure since it's, I need to put some more black and white and color on my wall, my paid wall at Last Art. So what I have with me is I have watercolors, and water, and I have Micron pens, and I have a pencil. That's all you need, and your paper. So I'm working on this size paper. Okay. Um, and so what Halfsies are, I just named them that. I found this, and this is going to be the first. I'm going to show you the first one I did. And this was definitely inspired by Patreon. I looked at inspired by Pinterest. I looked at what the artist did, and I did something very similar. Not totally similar, but basically it was a pear, and that was the only one I saw. So then I went and just did my own. It was a pear, and she painted half of the pear, and then the other half was doodled. And I was just like, wow, that's stunning looking. And so that's what I did. So this is whenever I try to learn something, I look at what I'm seeing on and then I kind of try to mimic it, and then I go and I do it on my own without looking at anything else, right? So that's kind of like the way I, how I learn. I copy it, which you guys are copying, like if you're doing my tutorial, like I'm giving you a tutorial and you're copying it, and then you go and you take what you learn and you do it on your own, right? And I always, if I were to sell this, I would give the person credit, but I won't sell this because it's not a copy. Like the doodling is much different, but it's definitely, what have you. So then I said, well, why not do an apple? Right? So I painted an apple. We're going to do some of this together. Or it's Valentine's Day, so why not do a heart? Right? So I did half a heart. But then I got really excited. And let me refresh. See if anybody's here. Hi, Bev. How are you? Then I got really excited and I thought, oh my gosh, what if I try a flower? Because I paint flowers all the time, right? And I am obsessed with it and I love it, okay? Today, so look at this. Isn't that really neat? It really, really is making me happy. It's making me happy. I love it. Anyways, so this is what we're gonna do today. I'm just gonna go. These are ones that I'll be working on later. But we're gonna do one from scratch. Maybe what I'll do is I'll draw one out and just show you how I draw it, and then we'll doodle on one of these. It's Valentine's Day, so I feel like let's do a heart, okay? I kind of like this dripping heart. Okay, let's do a heart. So I have a heart template because I cut out a heart. That's the only way. I wanted my heart to be even on both sides. I'm going to turn this down and get it close. Hi, Seamus. Whoa. Okay. All right. Okay, so let's get that there, and then so I just, you guys know that old trick from grade school, right? To make a heart even. That's all I did was I cut out a heart, and I wanted it to be even. So we'll just draw another one on here, and then we'll do. Just gonna draw it really light. All right. Okay. And I'm not going to make this one drippy. The other one was drippy. So this one, let's not do drippy. Let's just do it differently than the last one. And you don't need a lot, right? This is really fast, but I do want it blendy. So I'm going to have some water on my brush. Let's get that all the way on there. And I'm going to make it the lines not so straight. There, and then I'm just gonna wet the whole paper. Not too wet, just a little wet. And I'm spraying my watercolor palette. It's right here. I'll move it so you can see. I'm gonna spray the reds and this light pink, and I'm gonna spray the silver down here. Get it all soft. Okay, this one is pink. It looks like it's red, but it comes off pink. So let's just get it on. Oh, it's so fun to watch watercolor, right? To watch it move. And I kind of like it to be darker on the outside edges and lighter in the middle. Whenever like I'm doing something, you know, like I think of the heart as this part being kind of bulbous right here. So the light in the middle makes it, if it's light in the middle, it'll make it look like it's sticking out, right? And if it's dark on the outsides, darkness falls to the background, right? So like black, if you put black on something, it falls, it turns into a background or concave. Okay, so I'm gonna let that set a little bit, and then we're gonna go in to make it darker. Then I'm going to take some of this and splotch some up. Nice. And I'm gonna get some of the silver. I don't know how the silver will react, but I mean, I've never really had all that much success with metallic watercolor. Oof, it's very watery. But we'll see. We'll see how it reacts. Very watery. Okay, I'm gonna go back in with some more of the pink now to darken that up. It's still wet, so the general rule of thumb, and I learned this from our gal Renee, who came on the group once, is you can put wet on wet and you can put wet on dry, but you can't put wet on drying. So if it's just damp, it'll create those lines that we don't like to see. I'm going to add some water to that to smooth it out around the edges. And just darken it up a bit even more. Maybe I'll go with this dark red right around the edges. It's really dark. Look at that. Looks like blood. Yeah, let's do that. Just to give it some, so you see how it's getting more dimension because it's darker around the outsides and lighter on the inside. I like that. Darkness down here. Nice. Okay, I like that. I like the way it looks right now. I'm going to smooth it just a little bit around kind of some of these lines. Just add some water. Maybe add a little bit more pink in here. We'll see how that silver shows up. All right, I'm going to dry this with a blow dryer. Okay, and check to see. Hi, Peggy. Hi, Monica. Okay, so I will go, since you guys came on here, let me dry this and then I'll show you what we're doing, okay? I'm so excited about this project. because I've already done 2 and I'm obsessed with them. We're just gonna dry this a little bit. Look how pretty that heart looks. I like that much better than my drippy heart, actually. It's Valentine's Day, so almost Valentine's Day. Okay, while I'm waiting for that to fully dry. Oh, the silver actually looks really good, you guys. I don't know if you can tell. Okay, so this is what we're doing. I'm calling these halfsies. So if you guys just came on, I'm just going to explain it one more time because this isn't really going to take that long. And Peggy, I think that you would love this as much as you love to doodle, right? I know I got that doodle bug in you. Hi, Sue. Okay, so here's the thing. So I went on Pinterest. I was looking for some inspiration and I found it. And it was this lady who drew this pair. And so I was explaining earlier, I do that often. I'll go and I'll find something and I'll mimic it, right? And then I'll go on my own and do things. She only had this one in this style, this one pair. And of course, mine's not the same because my doodling's different. But this is why I'm calling them halfsies, because it's half the thing and half doodle. And I cannot wait to get a black frame around this. I think it's gonna look so, 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 so cool. Like just so cool, and put a good finish coat on it. I think it's gonna cool. So I finished these with cold wax, just in case you wondered. So then I went and I got really excited and I drew an apple. So I'm going to do this on my own time because you guys, I explain it all the time to you how I kind of don't do my best work when I'm live because I'm not nervous, a little bit nervous, but I'm rushing a little bit. But I really like this apple. So I'm going to do this on my own time. And I did this today and I am obsessed with this. Look at that. Look at the folded leaf that says love. Like I'm really, really happy with this. I think it's super fun. And I can't wait to put a frame around it. So, and then I made a heart, a dripping heart, but I like this heart better. So we're going to go with this heart today. And it's dry. So we're going to go for it. All right. So I'm going to take a number 8 micron pen, a number 5 micron pen. Oh, my computer went wonky. So a number 5, and I'm going to take an 005. 005. Now, I did something different than the person who I found this from, and I'm going to do it, I'm not going to do it that way this time. Where is my 005? I like my container better that I have at the gallery for my microns. So I have microns here and at the gallery because I got sick of taking them back and forth. In my container, I can look, there it is. I can look at all of them at once and see what the numbers are. All right, so the gal who did it before, so I put the black line around here and she did not. And so I'm gonna try it without that black line, which means I need to erase any pencil that's showing up. And I hate that when you paint over, I might have to put the black line because I painted over the pencil and now it's showing. So I'm going to start with the 05, which is the medium. And I'm just going to very carefully draw my lines here. I love doodling on watercolor paper because it has drag. And so you get nice, smooth, I'm not going smooth right now. That was wonky. Nice smooth lines. Because drag helps you control. right? Like I bought drawing paper because I was, I'm pretty into drawing. I love it, or doodling, I should say. And it makes me look like I have shaky. Look what I did up there. Shoot, that's such a bummer. I can take that off with Mr. Clean. I can also take it off right now with some water, probably. So those Mr. Clean dry erasers, the white erasers, erases that really nicely. But it's not set in there, so it came off. Yay. Okay, good. All right, here we go. So I love, you're going to go with your own style, right? Everybody's going to go with their own style. You can see both of these are very, very different. Obviously the petals leaves, a cool window of opportunity for being creative in it. But the whole thought is just for me to get some lines on there to start with. This is the thin line, so I want these like little fine lines. I'm hoping that's dry now, so when I drag my hand over it, it's not going to smear. So I'm just going to go and I'm going to get some lines, and I'm not worried about them being straight. I want them a little wonky, and that's one of the things that I liked about that gal's work. Some will be wider. So I'm doing these lines a little bit shaky, kind of on purpose, because I really like the look. I'm going to do some really small ones here. Okay, I'm going to start here. So now I'm going to start with my doodling. This is so meditative because, again, you guys, you know how I feel about the doodling. We don't want to think a lot about what we're doing here. We just want to start doing things. How fun is this? Check for comments. Hi, Carrie. Oh, you were going to make some Valentine cards. Oh, I know. I love the sunflower, Monica. Oh my gosh. Yes, I think this would be so, just so fun. Okay, so let's do some hearts here. We'll just do a lot of hearts, but I'm going to color in between the hearts, or, oh, let's color these hearts in black. And then for those circles, I'll color them in between. Okay, so now I got to get my bigger marker, the 08. So let's color these. And then this, let's put some more circles in here. That way we won't have to color so much in between, because that takes a long time. Well, I'll just color over that one because it was getting messy. Coloring over the little ones, they're too small for me to deal with. Ooh, the Amazon truck is here, you guys. I don't know if you can hear it. Can you hear the little wind chimes outside? If you can, I want you all to know that that is a wind chime, a bee wind chime that you guys got me in a gift 2 years ago at our retreat. When you guys all like made a big, huge gift basket. It was so sweet. And they're out front my house. What kind of English was that? They're out front my house. Not good English. Okay. I like that pop of black in there. Isn't that cool? And then I just thought while I was doing that, I was like, ooh, I'm going to take this and I'm going to go like this. And make those stripes. Hearts and stripes. Love it, love it, love it. And we're going to go like this. it's just the sky is the limit, doing all the fun little things in here. Love, kindness, peace, joy. That just gave me the idea of writing very slanted in here. There's going to be a bird nerd in here. Oh my gosh, I don't know why I just did that. I just thought it would be fun. Let's see. Let's do another flower. And let's do a peace sign. Peace, love, and rock and roll, baby. And rainbows. Okay, and I think it's really fun not to have all of them filled. And I like these little dots at some of the intersections. I think that's kind of fun. That was definitely an idea from that gal. I wish I knew her name and I would give it to you. But I'm not going to put that one anywhere. It's just for me, so it's okay. Okay. So very fun, very easy. I know I cannot wait to see you guys doing this. I feel like whenever I do something doodling, you guys actually do it, and that makes me super happy. I'm going to show the other ones. If you just came on here, I'm going to show the other ones again that I've done or that I'll be working on. I like this. If I had this up in my studio before now, it would have probably sold. I got to fix that, which that's not that hard to fix. So I'm not worried about it. Okay. All right. Okay, no more comments. All right, so just in case you didn't see the other ones, I will show them again. This is the one I'm going to work on tomorrow, probably, the apple. I'm kind of bummed I didn't draw it in the middle, like it's over to the side, and I don't know. We'll see how my frames work with that. This is the one I did, the first one I did. See, I like it like this, without the black line going around. My problem is I've got pencil right here. So that's a problem. But this is my favorite. I love it. I love it. And it was super fun to do. I will be filling in, there's some white spots coming through in the black here. I will be filling that in, but I really, really, really enjoy this process. So, okay, you guys, that's it. My gosh, how fast was that today? I have been, you want me to show you, since you're here, some of my burners? I will show you some of my bird nerds that I've been working on. My plan is to have 75 of them by Arts and Bloom. Some of them will be repeats. Well, a lot of them are repeats, like ones that I've already done, but they're never the same. They're always different. So these are the 12 I've finished this week and last week. And then I have to finish 12 next week. Dad bod, surfer, bird nerd, CrossFit, bird nerd, mama of 2, bird nerd, hanging upside down from a tree, bird nerd, pickleball, bird nerd, jumping for joy, baby bird nerd, stop and smell the flowers, bird nerd, Harley, bird nerd, mama and baby, love, bird nerd, skater dude, bird nerd, I like to drink wine, bird nerd. See the glass on the ground? Don't bother with the glass, bird nerd. I guess maybe that's what I should name it, right? Rockstar. And lovers, lovebirds. So those are the ones I finished last week, and I'm going to finish probably about 12 more this week. By that time, I'll have about 30, and I'll only have 45 to go. It's a lot. It's a lot. All right, you guys. Yay. Thank you. That was short and sweet. I hope you like it, and I hope to see what you do. I'm excited. Okay? Mwah. Love you guys. Thank you. Oops, I forgot to say thank you on here, too. I forgot. Thank you. Thanks, Carrie. All right, you guys. Mwah. Thank you. Bye.